Alright guys, so welcome back to my Alan Wake 2 walkthrough on my Xbox Series X. Now this is going to be a continuation, because basically in the last Alan Wake video that I did, in August of last year, I did the Night Springs DLC. Yeah, I did the Night Springs DLC. Episode 2 North Star. Basically, the sibling has to go through the enemies and dungeon coffee in order to go to the coffee monster, and then the brother, and to get to the brother. Then in episode 3, Timebreaker, the actor has to speak to the director and then go to the green room, and then he has to investigate and get out of some areas while going through the enemies and confronting the master of many words. So yeah, in this one I'm gonna do the Lake House. Lake House's expansion is now available to play. Send it to a Federal Bureau of Control research facility and unravel the mysteries lurking within. So basically this is probably gonna be the last expansion that I'm gonna do. And then let me just real quick, let me see my settings. So yes, once I'm done with this expansion, I'm going to be officially done with Alan Wake 2, and I would want to do the final draft, but for that, yeah. But after I finish this, I'm gonna play Resident Evil Village. So yeah, the Lake House. Let's do it.
This isn't the Bureau's first time in Bright Falls. 1970, 76, 8. Last one was in 2010. It's not exactly clockwork, but this town sees way more altered world events than most. We knew it was just a matter of time before the lake acted up again. After the AWE in 2010, the FBC's research department set up a facility, the Lake House, to study the threshold in Cauldron Lake, find better ways to contain the entity inside. Your tax dollars at work. When we detected a spike in paranatural activity at Cauldron Lake, before I even knew you were on this case, Saga, the Lake House was my first stop. I was short-handed, hoped they could spare some help, maybe give us some intel on the situation. If I had any clue what was waiting for us in there, Saga, I just kept on driving.
Hey!
This is Agent Kieran Estevez responding to an AWE alert in the vicinity. I need to speak with the Marmons. So much for the welcome wagon. You all set up the perimeter. We're on the Threshold's doorstep, so keep your eyes peeled.
Yes, ma'am.
The Lake House. Ba-ba-ba-da!
Agent Kieran Estevez, requesting entry. I don't have time for this. This shouldn't take long, okay? You see anything, radio me.
Roger that.
The lake house was run by the research department. Research and investigations don't really see eye to eye. What they call science, I call a violation of Bureau protocol and human decency. Classic interdepartmental drama. Your FBI saga, you know how it goes. Now, in retrospect, my low opinion of the research department may have clouded my judgment.
Okay. So this isn't going that bad so far.
Hello? Agent Kieran Estevez, Investigations Department. No one wants to check the individual carrying a firearm into a restricted government facility? No? Okay, well, it was definitely going in the report.
Lake House. Good news. Excuse. Okay.
Dr. Marmont's not here. Nobody is? I'll have to check downstairs. That's handy. An experiment. That bodes well.
Okay, so we're on the ground floor.
They must all be working on the lower levels. I'll need to head down.
Okay. So if you want to read this, you can pause the video. Oh, okay. Go. Where's his office? Okay, so his office is right there.
Hello, and welcome to another exciting day here at the Lake House. As I'm sure you know, I am Dr. Jules Marmont, and this is my wife.
Dr. Diana Marmont.
And together we are the heads of research at this facility. We want to thank you all for helping us break new ground in our study of Cauldron Lake.
That's right, Jules. But don't let our exciting work in threshold regulation and dimensional coupling keep you from observing the proper safety protocols.
You said it, Diana. We run a tight ship here at the Lake House. So, always remember the 3 S's. Safety, security, and censorship.
It's a C. It's a C.
Interesting. Very interesting. Okay.
Changing passwords, huh?
Very interesting. Oh, great. We need a pack. There we go. That's unlocked. Let's read the mail. My lips are parched.
This should come in handy.
Okay. That's fine. Okay. Alright.
As soon as I got in that elevator, my bad news detector started going nuts. Estevez to team, something's going on in the lake house. I want all nearby agents to...
Uh-oh.
Agent Estevez, what's your status?
Breach detected in sublevel 5. Staff should seek shelter.
We have a situation in the lake house. All agents converge on the facility now.
Oh, shit. They're dead?
Belay that order. A threshold event had hit the lake house. Now, it was the Marmont's problem. Our mission was outside. What the fuck was that? I need to get back to the elevator.
Okay. Alright. So this is, starting to get a little bit creepy. Yeah, but I remember playing the main story, and my god. I think I've had a few jump scares myself. But yeah. Looks like this is a safe room, guys.
one, get the lights on. Standing around in the dark near Cauldron Lake, not smart? Dr. Darling. Where's the fucking elevator? That is not a regulation FBC weapon. Jules' keycard could be useful. I wish they'd make these things lighter. The way I saw it, there was only one way out. Identify the source of the event and contain or eliminate it. Now, good news, I just had to keep going down. Bad news, the elevator liked to disappear.
Okay. Okay.
First off, we should thank you to everyone. The lake. Great work, team. I wanted to come and I could check in on the latest work. I won't get in the way. It's not our view, so no reason to be scared. Do you hear that? While I'm here, I want to focus on the relief between the shadow and the AWE side. And how this dimension ends.
Even read.
If you can understand me, I am an agent of the Federal Bureau of Control. I can assist you if you take no hostile action against me or any action that can...
How do I dodge again? Oh, sh. Oh, LB. Throwing you, Des. Told you.
What the fuck were those things?
Boy.
Deep breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Look, you never
Hello,
really
he's
get
being
used to the shit this
handsome.
around, but you can learn techniques to adjust, to function. Take 6 deep breaths, then get to work. Find the source, collect the threshold. Now where am I? What is that? understand me. I'm an agent of the Federal Bureau of Control. I can assist you if you take no hostile action against me or any action that can be perceived as hostile. Do you understand? Well, I'll be damned. So what kind of entity are you? You can speak. That means you probably imprinted on a person or retained some of your former self's information. Previously human, maybe? Okay, I can work with that. I just had an unpleasant encounter with some other painted individuals. Any relation?
1,000 painting shoes corrode.
What does that mean?
Paint no brush a self-portrait.
Okay, hey, calm down!
Firing his eyes and hands and bones.
You need to cease all hostility right now. Bad news? That thing is really pissed off. Good news. Kill me. Okay, baby steps. Angry living paintings are not typically on the Cauldron Lake bingo card. Something different was happening at the lake house, and I couldn't let it escape. Bright Falls didn't need this particular cherry on its already shitty sundae.
If you want to read these, you can pause the video.
Unfocused. He knew the Marmots were putting something in his food. A man in a white coat came to steal them.
Enemies?
Diana and Jules Marmot had once been a team. Rising stars in the Bureau, both talented in their own way. Diana innovated and Jules got funding from the bureaucrats. Cooperation led to respect, connection. Then after a decade of hard work,
What's with the music?
September 12, 2023. Notes regarding a page of an Alan Wake manuscript I found in the archives. I checked the records, and this page is not in our inventory. I believe it manifested inside the lake house directly. I won't be filing this page. It'll just send Jules into a panic. The page is written in Wake's usual style, so I can't say for certain if it's being literal or figurative when it calls us monsters. But what's interesting is that the page indicates that a painting succeeded in linking Cauldron Lake's threshold with our facility. Writing has always been a clearly superior avenue of research, but I never considered that the writing itself would dictate a different art form as the catalyst for our success. I cannot accept that. I can't allow Jules to stumble his way into success. Not after the years of work I put into this research. I got word yesterday that 2 writers are visiting Bright Falls. I will beat Jules to the finish line.
What's with the fucking music? Quick save. No. Alright.
There was a crack in the lake house. The Marmonts had let the lake in, but the water could not flow. It became trapped, stagnant, went bad. The truth was controlled here. The art was not art, just content for the experiment. There was a crack in the lake house. The Marmonts had let the lake in, but the water could not flow. It became trapped, stagnant, went bad. The truth was controlled here. The art was not art, just content for the experiment. There was a crack in the lake house. The Marmonts had let the lake in.
Typewriters. Please don't let this be what I think it is. As you know by now, typewriters and Cauldron Lake do not mix. And a room full of them all clacking away. 100% bad news.
What's with the music? Okay, let's read this. All this. Oh, yeah.
March 7th, 2018. Notes regarding Dr. Emil Hartman, founder of the Cauldron Lake Lodge, where he manipulated artists in an attempt to control the power of the shadow. I've gone through his notes, which were confiscated by the Bureau after his arrest in 2010. Overall, Hartman's work was sloppy. Complete disregard for proper scientific method. But he was bold enough to try something we haven't. Our procedural writing machines are promising, but we could understand the effects of Cauldron Lake's threshold much better by observing the artists in action. Thanks to Hartman, we even have a list of prospects. Next step is to send Dr. Darling a request to bring some into the lake house for analysis.
Okay, so that was it. That's a loop.
I can never say no to extra firepower. Back right.
Spatial recurrence usually observes the law of three.
Stop with the fucking music!
Doubled and redoubled out of control. The pressure kept building, looking for release. On itself.
Okay. Right here. Where's my shotgun? Well,
Shadow is here. Good thing we brought a flashlight.
no. Who's next? I'm ready. Right. Who the fuck is next? Who's next? No? I'm stuck! Come on! Yo.
down there had been corrupted. Shit just kept getting worse.
Okay.
Loop 3. Should be the last one.
Okay. Okay.
Keep coming back to this page. The author's clearly awake. It's like he's warning us. But about what? I mean, what does it mean? This page scared Jules away from the book. A coward can't stand risk. Science is risk.
What is that? Controllable shifting phenomena.
This is kind of confusing.
This page.
people here do this to you?
Marmonts down in his head.
You said marmonts before. Do they do this? Where are they now? Tell me where they are. Christ. It's fixated on the marmonts. What did they do? Threshold is the connection between a foreign reality and our own. Now, they all have their own rules, strange as they are, but the further down I went, the more chaotic this one got. Clearly, this was the Cauldron Lake threshold, but something was wrong. Well, more wrong than usual.
Sublevel 2.
Level-wide lockdown in effect. Please remain calm. Level-wide lockdown in effect. Please remain calm.
Marmont looked at the painting. He didn't understand it. Saw only random whirls of color. Drugging Lane made him more compliant, but his work had turned abstract. Jules needed more art his team could parse, could test, trial and error. These abstract explosions of color complicated the data. His grip tightened around the letter opener in his hand. The piece of art he needed was hidden inside Lane. If Jules could simply cut the painter open and pull the painting out of him, he would. The overhead lights flickered. Jules would make Lane cooperate. No more drugs. Less carrot, more stick. Jules had to go faster. He wouldn't lose to Diana. Nothing else mattered.
Okay. We can read notes. Yeah.
I can't paint anymore. I know you want me to paint,
Oh,
but I
good.
can't. I'm empty. Rudolph,
Oh, my.
you love to paint. And you
The
are such a
chapstick was.
talent. This is just a classic artist slump. No. No, I hate it. It's just taking from me now. When can I leave? You said you'd let me leave. Ah, Rudolph, but you volunteered to come, remember? We are helping you, like Dr. Hartman did. Perhaps you need to see our doctor? I can arrange that. No. No, that's... I am feeling better. Much better. I will paint. Ah, this is wonderful to hear, Rudolph. I knew you would come back to your old self.
Oh, this. You'll see. Ooh. Da 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 da. Oh, okay.
Finally, someone who isn't a painting.
Da 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 da.
Sorry, got a flow going. Can we do this later?
No, we cannot. I'm Agent Kieran Estevez. I'm with the government, and I need your name.
I'm Ed Booker, the playwright. And I'm hitting my stride here, so can you guys stop with all that banging and screaming? It's throwing me off.
Where do you think you are right now?
In an immersive writing workshop.
Well, bad news, it's not a writing workshop. Good news, it's not a writing workshop.
Right. It's a government facility studying the power of creativity. That makes way more sense.
What are you even doing? What are you writing?
Well, after you all abducted me in the woods, I've been working on this manuscript you gave me because you need it for some experiment or something. I kind of forget the premise. But, you know, I've had this block lately, and filling in the gaps of this story has really loosened me up. Copying the style is a nice constraint, but I still have lots of room to play. It's a solid creative exercise.
Look around you. How is this a workshop?
You have to stay in character. I get that. I'm in the theater business too. And look, the sets, the costumes, all great in that, you know, campy, 70s sci-fi kind of way. But you could dial down the role-playing like 15, 20%. Just some professional advice.
Sir, whether you are aware of it or not, there is a situation here. I need you to stay in your cell until I can resolve the matter, okay?
Uh-huh, got it. Hey, no one's been around with food for a while. I could go for some dinner when you have a second. Oh, and can I get my phone back? I want to call my wife. I don't know how Tammy found you guys, but she killed it. 5 stars all around.
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
The shadow monsters represent capitalism, which means the flashlight is the power of the artist. Sheer creativity tearing through the shadowy cloak of corporate cookie-cutter bullshit. Killer metaphor. This is good stuff. Your style's a little clip, but I can work with that.
Oh boy.
Short to the point, visual metaphors, dark imagery. Government is spreading darkness, trying to control the uncontrollable. It speaks to climate change, the disenfranchisement of immigrant minority populations. Lots of heavy themes in a dark
He's on mail.
sci-fi rap.
Yeah, if you want to read this, pause the video.